Hey y'all, I'm back, because just like the Dougherty Dozen's cross-contaminated kitchen, we're going to keep going even if I am a mess. I ran into a bit of an odd development in the ever-evolving Lushy lore. A secondary channel has recently come to my attention. Now, even though I'm just now finding out about this, apparently I'm way late to the party here since it's actually been up for a little over a year and seems to be repackaging and reposting older Dougherty Dozen content. The channel About says it's owned in partnership with Sun and Sky Entertainment, which is a digital media management company that offers, among other things, to maximize your YouTube channel. YouTube channel partnerships are something they do, so it says here, through our co-ownership program, which seems to be what's going on with this channel, we work closely with creators to invest and fully manage to maximize their YouTube channels, handling everything from video editing and SEO to uploading, monetization, and audience growth strategies. Our partnership model has transformed channels, blah, 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 blah. This approach is ideal for creators who want to focus solely on the content creation, while we handle the investment into the channel and the operational and strategic details. So currently this channel has about a third of the main channel's subscribers already, but there is a decidedly different vibe. Certainly this is due to that different approach to operational and strategic details. Now, as I said, this channel is just repackaging older content, but Alicia's bland thumbnails of her in the kitchen or wandering around the Wegmans parking lot and the repetitive mom of however many does whatever title formats have been traded out for something more akin to trendy shock content aesthetics, bold graphic lettering, grabby, almost clickbaity titles at times, and definitely an emphasis on over-the-top behavior. Alicia in the thumbnails is filtered, altered, and in at least one of them seems to have been outright replaced. The two most recent posts as of this recording are packaged like mukbangs or other extreme eating content. Now, when you click on these videos, the content itself is just standard Dougherty Dozen fare, and it's reruns of that fare to boot. This feels like a bid to breathe some life into a dying brand, if you ask me. In my opinion, this is just further confirmation that the original channel, with branding by Alicia herself instead of a management company, is on the decline. It's simply not producing what it once did. Another telling element here, I think, is the fact that it's not new content, just recycled Dougherty content. As I've said before, she needs to record and monetize the shopping hauls to pay for the next shopping haul to keep it all going. Each outlandish grocery trip depended on the monetary success of the video of the previous grocery trip. There's been a breakdown in that cycle that she doesn't know how to recover from, and this is the solution she's gone with. But because she can't do the sensationalized grocery hauls at the same frequency anymore, they've resorted to dressing up her old content with trendier thumbnails and titles and a little bit of the old clickbait deception. The latest video on the HQ channel, repackaged with the grabbier title and thumbnail suggested of extreme food content, is actually just this video from March of 2023. So we're going to have a bit of a retro react today and see just how far Lushy's cooking skills have come from 2 years ago. Spoiler, it's not far. So this is Swedish food night with the Dougherty Dozen from Dougherty Dozen HQ, also known as Around the World Night, Sweden with my family of 14 and Nana and Papa, from Dougherty Dozen in 2023. Now, 14, that's 12 children. If that number confuses you, if you're new to the party, hop over on Reddit and search up Dougherty Dozen daughter N. I'm not going to say any more, but that's enough information for you to figure out what happened. So this is before that situation and before Alex moved out, obviously, as this is 2023. So definitely worth looking into if you don't know a lot about the background on this family, and I'll just leave it at that for now.
Hi everyone, it's Alicia with the Dougherty Dozen, and it is Wednesday, which is a round the world night for our family. We make food from a different country somewhere in the world, and tonight we are making food from Sweden. This is actually the easiest around the world night I've ever done. We've been doing this for over a year now. Really the only thing I need to make are the Swedish meatballs. Everything else is pretty much just throw it in a pot, let it boil. So Nana's also here. She'll probably be helping me cycle through the meatballs so we can get a lot of them made, because we're feeding our family of 14 plus Nana Papa, so 16 people tonight. So let's go. Let me see here. I've got 6 pounds. So I am quadrupling this recipe, which is pretty typical for us. We usually triple or quadruple recipes for our family size.
6 pounds of meat. You're looking at a generous third per person. A generous third of a pound per person if they're feeding 16. Now, depending on how fatty the ground meat is, you might lose a lot of that. It's not a small portion of meat by any means, especially considering the ages of a lot of the kids and the fact that they're even 2 years younger than what you know them now. But it's certainly not astronomical. It's not 15 pounds of meat for 12 of them. It's not what the recipes would evolve into, perhaps, by this point. It's a little more tame as far as the volume, at least in the meat portion, versus some of the stuff that she does now. It's definitely just kind of slowly amped up over the last couple years to ridiculous proportions.
All right, this recipe is from The Cozy Cook. I love her stuff. I've done her recipes before. They are easy to follow and they're amazing. So let's go. I need 4 eggs.
She still hasn't learned how to crack an egg like a normal person.
Alright. Now, I still can't find the allspice, so I'm just going to skip that.
Can't find the seasoning, just don't season it. It's fine.
Yep.
I don't know if she's gotten worse at the cross-contamination, but she certainly hasn't gotten better.
Use the bigger bowl. Yeah. Yep. Always use the bigger bowl. These have to chill for 15 minutes in the fridge before we cook them.
Okay, I've mentioned this before when watching her cooking. There's no effort to make sure you're dividing something evenly. It can feel like the meatballs are even, but in reality, especially when they start to cook down, you'll realize that many times they aren't. If you're just kind of grabbing and not really paying attention, get a little set of measured scoops. You can get ones that are the perfect size to knock out some nice size meatballs for something like this. They'll all be nice and uniform. You'll be done faster. You won't have as much meat and gunk on your hands to wash off because you're just scooping. Don't do things the Alicia way. Don't do things the hard way. Go get yourself some measured scoops, people. You don't need that much oil to fry ground meat, do you?
Keep cooking these and flipping these while we get the sauce mixed. All right, I have 2 sticks of butter I'm gonna cut up and melt. All right, I am taking off this first batch of meatballs.
See, if you'd done this with scoops, Alicia, they'd be nice and even. They wouldn't be all like lumpy in different shapes. You'd have some beautiful little meatballs that were all nice and evenly cooked. But no, we had to do it the hard way.
Because of the septic, we usually turn off the water while we're... Yeah.
I feel like this is probably doing for Swedish people what all of her pasta dishes do for Italians.
Oh, I'm okay now. I was just, I'm good now. I'm over myself. I realized the news could have been 5,000 times worse, and it's really just
So what do you have to do?
Well, let's start with taking the yesterday.
You couldn't edit this side conversation out? No? No, just leave that in? Okay.
Monster, and it's going to make me miserable, and it's going to make me gain weight. Kind of why I don't want to do it.
No, not to do it.
This will fit in one batch. So I had a doctor's appointment today. I didn't get like the best news ever. Just stuff with my personal health. I won't go into details.
You just did.
Anyways, I was in a really bad mood after. And I was just mad. I was just done with the day. Over.
You look mad and done with the day right now. It also sounds like it's a bit of a busy, chaotic, hectic family night, and maybe not the best time to try to make a video about your damn meatballs, but whatever.
Driving home, there's a man sitting in his driveway in the, what's the temperature out? 40?
48, yeah.
40 something, rain snowing, sitting in his driveway, waving and giving a peace sign to every single person who drove past. And it flipped my perspective, and I realized I was just having a pity party for myself, and I got over myself. And I realized my diagnosis could have been way 1,000 times worse than it was. And I'm thankful.
That man was drunk or high or something. I don't know what he was. I don't know what exactly was up, but he was partying. That's all I can think about that.
And that's what happened. All right, so let's get this batch off and get the last batch on. And then we're going to cook up the sauce. I realized I could have just melted the butter in the pan, but I almost turned around and drove back to that man just to thank him. I should have. Maybe I'll go back tomorrow.
Ma'am, no, you can't engage. Don't engage. You gotta just let them fly their freak flag.
All right, last
in the
batch of
distance.
meatballs is going on, and then we're going to switch out the broccoli.
Look at this. This one closest to her looks twice the size of the ones on the edge of the pan. This is what I'm saying about scoops, y'all. You gotta get the scoops. You gotta make an effort. Or
Mashed potatoes are not one enough. Very good. I did not make homemade mashed potatoes. I got store-bought.
Really? I mean, that's fine. If you want to get the instant mashed potatoes because it's quick and it's easy and you're busy and things are hectic and it's affordable, absolutely do it. But, like, why is she pretending like her actually making mashed potatoes from scratch was an option here? That wasn't going to happen in the first place. Don't pretend, just be real, and we'll all have more respect for you. Oh, wait, no, too late for that. That was 2 years ago, and everything that's happened in between, that respect is long lost. But, you know, you had a chance here back when. Oh, well.
All right, let's make the broth.
Yeah, you should have. Oh my God.
Some people might want egg noodles. Some people might want mashed potatoes. And
No.
Let's start with the butter.
Ma'am. Please, no. 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 Oh, God. Save me, Big Crystal. Oh, no. Y'all. What have I just seen? Oh. I was so hung up on her shopping videos 2 years ago when this came out. I didn't watch her cooking. I didn't realize how bad the cooking was. I didn't know. What on earth have we just seen? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, I guess at least she realized when she edited it, but I don't know if I'll ever recover from that. She just fried butter and hamburger grease. My heart hurts for the Swedish right now. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Oh God. Has it always been rage bait? Was it just rage bait all along? What am I seeing? Holy gastrointestinal distress, Batman.
Maybe half an inch of snow on the ground.
Yeah, and there's a half an inch of hamburger grease in your sauce. Whatever.
It is New York State.
Summer by morning, winter by night.
I keep forgetting this is 2 years old because I'm so disturbed right now here in real time. Oh my God, look at it settled. This looks like something you call a plumber over.
Yay.
Oh,
Mustard.
I mean, it doesn't matter what you put in it. It's 25% hamburger grease. It matters not.
I'm sorry. I am using up 3 different things of sour cream here.
Who cares? It's all grease anyway. You're just decorating burger grease. There's a whole ass oil slick on top. Does nothing about that give you pause? At no point did she look at this and think, let me skim some of this grease off the top. No. Just roll with it. Just plop those right down in there. Serve it up to your children.
All right, dinner's done. Swedish meatballs. I left
God,
some plain in case anyone doesn't
it
want the
still.
sauce. Egg noodles, mashed potatoes.
That is like.
Parchment paper.
You want some tape or something?
Nope. It'll be fine once I spray it.
Oh, bye. Sounds. It almost kind of sounds illegal, you know? Because it's fingerprint cookies. Like one of those things that sounds like it shouldn't be a real thing.
Yeah.
That's what people say is legal.
It's a thumbprint cookie, and we are going to put this special black currant jelly in it.
What you doing, remember? What?
Where was this made? This was made in Spain,
Oh!
but it's a product of Switzerland.
It's Swedish night, y'all.
I don't know.
They sent the stuff to
Yeah.
Spain to get it processed.
I also have these almond ones I bought. Or no, I'm sorry, coconut ones that I bought at Wegmans.
How many kinds of dessert do we need?
Like coconut, Nana?
Yes, I adore it.
And if you're new here, Nana and Papa are my mother and father-in-law. Josh is
We
mom
figured
and
since you weren't
stepdad.
calling her mom.
Dad.
And, you know. Not saying everyone has to be like besties with their mom, but it doesn't sound like the warmth level is too many notches above civil when they speak to each other in this. So, yeah, no, I kind of figured that was your mother-in-law.
Jeez.
The adult
Yes.
one, right?
Once again, y'all, I'm going to say it again, measured scoops. This is another instance in which it would save her effort, it would save her time, and it would make her product better. Get yourself some measured scoops.
Not seawater and you're freshwater,
Oh.
which is lakes, streams,
James is getting this.
Sponsor me, measured scoops.
$25 for a resident, so.
We've got these plops. Take your thumb, push it down.
Yeah, those are all different sizes.
Okay, now we're gonna fill that indent with
Hey,
this.
because my friend can use fish license for free.
All right, cookies are done. And it's dessert time. Try to make a dessert
You're
that's
gonna want to give it a second. You just pulled those
authentic
out of
to
the
country
oven.
we had around the world night for.
No? Okay, fine, whatever. Or maybe it was
They
staged.
smell delicious. I
Also
just
a
don't
possibility.
like I don't like peanut butter too.
Dessert.
Oh Lord,
Uncrude
they are
cookies.
all different
These are
sizes.
ginger snaps. These are almond mini cakes.
And I'm not just making fun that they're not pretty when I say they're all different sizes. When they're all different sizes, they bake differently. Sometimes that's okay, depending on the range of different sizes, but you can definitely end up with some that are way too overdone or underdone in that scenario. That's why I keep harping on the different sizes of cookies and meatballs and things like that.
And these are coconut cookies. Okay, we got the kids to bed a bit late tonight because Nana and Papa were visiting, so that's okay. But thank you for cooking Around the World Night Sweden with me. You are strong, you are beautiful, you are loved, you belong, and I am so proud of you. I'll see you next time.
Well, thanks for the vintage affirmations, Lushy. That was a weird glimpse into the past, made new again on the Dougherty Dozen HQ channel. Swedish food hits different, y'all. Especially when it's coated in a film of hamburger grease. That's all I've got for this one. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye.
You watched it, didn't you?